By the way, I'm so impressed by your movie. I saw it last night, and it really is great. Did you imagine that you'd be winning film festivals and have like a 99% or whatever you have on Rotten Tomatoes with this thing?
You're supposed to be humble. No, I have no idea. I feel very fortunate and lucky, and yeah, it's going insanely better than I thought it would.
I have to credit my nephew, Carson, who told me about you when you were on YouTube. And usually I'm like, oh, with these YouTube, but yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, this kid is really talented.
I was told for a long time that I was a comedian for 8th graders, so I made a movie about 8th graders.
I think he may have been in the 8th grade at that time, in
that's
fact. Right. The movie is really, I mean, I'm not in the 8th grade. I don't know what's going on in the 8th grade, but to me, it felt like what really is going on in the 8th grade.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's actual 8th graders. We cast real kids. Most of the kids that are in the movie were kids from that school, that we culled from that school, and...
Wow, they were all really good in
it was amazing. Yeah, I would go up and I would meet all of them before we filmed. I'd have little conversations with all the 8th graders and say, you know, what's your name? Do you have a special talent? And one girl, I said, what's your name? And she said her name. I said, do you have a special talent? And she said, I have eczema. So, like... And there was another kid, like, eating a bell pepper like an apple, so it's like, how do you just get the kids are already super qualified. Exactly, yeah, exactly.
So, and the girl who plays the girl in the movie is fantastic. Yeah. She is just great. Did you know right away that she would be the person you would cast?
Yeah, Elsie Fisher. Elsie Fisher, who's absolutely incredible. I knew pretty quickly. It's a story about a shy girl, and sort of every other young actor that would come in to play the role played it like, it felt like a confident kid pretending to be shy, and she felt like a shy kid pretending to be confident, which is what the role is and what shyness is. You know, a lot of people think being shy is cowering in a corner, but it's really trying to speak all of the time and not being able to. But she graduated 8th grade. A week later, we filmed the movie, and then a week after, she went to her freshman year of high school, and she didn't get cast in her school play.
Really?
So I promised her I'd do this. Mr. Donia from Thousand Oaks High School, you.
Now she's gonna get in trouble.
That's his real name. Yeah, I know. He's old. He's on his way out.
By the way, did you put him in the movie while you were at the school?
I didn't know, but there were some teachers in the school that we put in. There wasn't a band scene originally in the movie, and then when I went to tour the school, I saw the band teacher, and he was like, let me show you the tubas. And he turned around, and he had a long rat tail.
I saw that guy.
Yeah. So then, of course,
You put him in?
We had a band scene, and he showed up on that day wearing a white shirt, so he knew where the money was. He knew what was going on.
Is the story, because this girl, and I don't want to ruin anything, but she makes these vlogs, these video blogs, and she speaks about it. Is it in any way based on your life at that time when you started making these videos and becoming, well, not that, I don't want to ruin anything, but...
No, it's nothing to ruin. I mean, you know, I don't know, it felt more, I wanted to talk about what it felt like to be alive now, and being alive now to me, I felt nervous and weird and scared and uncomfortable, and that felt like an 8th grader. But 8th grade was not chill for me. I mean, I was...
What were you up to in the 8th grade?
I was pantsed in front of a group of girls on a whale watching trip.
Bad. That's bad.
Which is...
Who did the pantsing?
I know his first and last name. I've already publicly called out one person. I won't do that. Yeah, it was...
Did you get to see whales, at least?
No whales were seen in any sense of the word. But we were...
Were you in the drama program yourself at school?
Yeah, I was a big drama kid. In a sports family, so my father was coming to, like, Shakespeare's The Winter's Tale, like, screaming at me. But yeah.
You didn't play any sports even though you are literally a giant?
Yes.
Yes.
I am literally. I sort of, you need more than length to be good at sports. Unfortunately, you need control over the length. But yeah, I did a lot of sports, and then I grew 8 inches in a year, my sophomore year of high school.
Oh,
and
wow.
I had stretch marks on my spine. From growing so quick.
Are they gone now?
They have faded.
Wow, that's weird to have stretch marks on your spine.
Yeah, it's a lot. I tried to convince the drama kids that, like, it was some girl clawing at my back. It didn't go over well.
They didn't believe it? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, did your teachers, when you were in school, know you were making videos for YouTube and you were becoming popular in that way?
I was at an all-boys Catholic high school, so that was chill. But it was a lot of... One teacher saw the videos and took me aside and said, I got a challenge for you. Stop doing those.
Really?
I was like, it's not much of a challenge that just... I have a challenge for you. Stop pursuing your dreams. But yeah, no Mr. Donia.
You don't want to name that teacher specifically?
I forget.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. You've had a lot of trouble with teachers in general, it seems like. Yeah.
No, I mean... If I can use a public forum to go after school teachers, I've done my job.
Well, you did a great job with the movie. I have to say, my wife, when we watched it, and afterwards, she was like, I am so glad I'm not in the 8th grade anymore, because it really gave her those feelings of awkwardness and discomfort that I think most people have when you're that age.
Yeah, we tend to remember that time as so stress-free and worry-free. Like, oh, I wish I was in 8th grade. I had no stress back then. It's like, you did. You just had, like, no freedom or money, and you had stress.
Right.
Your body's exploding. I mean, a pool party. Like, the idea of a pool party, if you forget what the memory is, like, it's a bunch of kids whose bodies are exploding, half-dressed, in like a hole in the ground full. How is this legal with water? You know, so we try to just see it fresh and not make the movie feel like a memory, but make it feel visceral.
And by hole in the ground, you mean a pool?
Yes.
Well, congratulations. You did a great job. I can't wait to see you come up next. Bo Burnham, everybody. His movie is called 8th Grade, and is in theaters now. Hi, I'm Jimmy Kimmel, and this is the internet. I made it myself. Hit subscribe if you like it.